Okay, so we have had some technical difficulties, but we're live. 50 minutes late. 20 minutes after I thought I was going live. We'll see how it goes tonight. In the meantime, you have a cat. I have a cat. Mwah. You're such a good girl. Hi, baby. You can give me kitty kisses? God, she's so cute. I do, but not in this game, Radomania. Guybrush Threepwood lives in Wrigley Field. Oh man, yeah, I'm super an extrovert, so socializing with people in person is a thing that I need and don't get a lot of. So we got past the crash last time. I don't remember what we did. I think it had to do with me being far back from the elevator. Oh, right, now we're in Egypt. Hey, look! Hey, it's Blues! Blues is at the Proto Men concert tonight, so we have no Blues. We have to tell Blues about this. Ah, okay. So Sheep is actually a character. The Proto Men are pretty awesome. So my fun story about the Proto Men is that I only saw them play live twice, despite playing a whole bunch of shows with them, because I always wound up having to man the merch table while they were playing. But at PAX West, they, oh good, I changed the buttons. At PAX West, they played loudly right outside the doors of the merch room, so I could hear them from there. And at PAX South, they played after us, and we were done. So, yeah. They're really good. And they're really nice. My favorite Proto-Mans is their drummer, who is an entirely rad human being, in addition to being a rad drummer. So, if you go see the Proto-Men, remember that their drummer is the coolest among the cool people. It's really quite a thing to be proud of yourself for, being like, I am with a bunch of cool people and I am the coolest of the cool. Oh man. Where do I want to go? I like drummers. I like my band's drummer. Okay, over the fence, this tells me. Oh, what? Can you do that? Look at this jerk. Look at this jerk. He's got it on his head. Okay, so clearly I need this. Okay. What's this? What's the pickup button? Go away. Take. Okay, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I hope this doesn't blow up the box, or we're made trouble. It blew up the box! Oh my god, it blew up the box. Oh, no, it didn't blow up the box. Oh, good. Okay, hold on. Do. Oh, hold on. Anything through here? Man, if it were up to me, there would be a thing here. Oh my god, Guard of Darkness. Okay, we're gonna do this because... Okay, well, we did that. Now... Oh my god. Oh no. No! Oh my god! I'm so mad at you, game! That is just mean. Oh, I mean, at least it tells you when you hit an unwinnable stage. This is what I think of your rules. Huh. Well, I'll have to reset something else. Wait, no, you don't blow up when you reset. Oh, it's not a death thing. Okay. Oh, well then I'm glad that I played it in the less annoying version. Boom! Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, we're gonna try some things. Ha! 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 Take that, Mr. Reset! Ha! 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 You can't tell me what to do! No, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot tell me what to do. You can try to, but you're wrong. No, what if I put it... No, 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 put it like off-site. No. You can't... Okay. Well. Wait, is that it? Is that the entirety of this? Is that all? Are you serious? How on earth was that a yellow? This has got to have a star or something around here. What happens if... Yeah! I am Space Alert. Because the voice of God told me to. Alright, let's see. There's gotta be something else here. No, but this is like the easiest thing. What's this one called? Third wheel. Oh, we started this one last time and I got frustrated, didn't I? So they're kind of going for like a overarching Christian imagery. But they are also then going for individual imagery. Or for like the individual areas, deities from other cultures. Maybe it's Judeo-Christian, I don't know. Huh. Alright. Third wheel, huh? Oops. Okay. Select. Ah! Got it. Got it! Okay, hold on. There we go. We'll go through here, we're gonna get this. And then what we're gonna do is use two connectors. Okay. To do the blue thing. on, no, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this, guys. Okay. Okay, now we're going to start over here. We want you and you. How far back can we do this? Hold on, this thing's in the way. I'm gonna pick you up. Okay, hold on. No, I got this. I got this, friends. Look at how much I got this. Oh my god. These are so much easier than any of the reds. Holy cow! Oh my god, guys. Okay, this is not quite done. Gotta figure out what to do here. Okay, hold on. Now this is a bit trickier. Oh my god, transistor. I don't know if robots frolic. I was definitely frolicking as red. Okay, let's see. One of these I don't need. Which of these do I not need? Blues would be telling me to think about something that we learned recently. What did we learn recently? Oh man, quotes are fun. So this isn't a red one, so it should be really easy. So I need the red thing open. Okay, so Space Alert, the deal is... Oh my gosh, Nox, no wonder you have hairballs. Look at how shedding you are. Hold on. I'm going to comb this cat if you guys don't have any objections to that. No wonder she has hairballs. My goodness, little girl. So that's what you're doing, my baby girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, baby cat. Baby cat, I love you, little girl. Baby cat, I love you, little girl. This is the ultimate in puzzle solving. Cat grooming. That's very important. I don't know if you guys can hear, there's a siren going past outside. Hopefully everything is okay for whomever's involved with that. Nox cat, I love you, little girl. Look at what a fuzz. What a fuzzy fuzz you are. What a fuzzy fuzz. Oh my gosh, I love this little girl. Okay, so I have to solve this puzzle to figure this out. Oh, I see that Willow is here to fill in Blues' role. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure. No, there's literally no way. Wait, no, it is possible to see both. Oh. Yeah, it's totally possible to see both. Okay. Okay, hold on. Sorry guys, that's probably really annoying. But how to do that? Alright, so what we're trying to do here is connect these two oops. See, we're trying to connect that and that. Okay, so it turns out that it does actually work better than I thought it did. Yeah, Ella sheds like crazy on anything dark colored. She's just like, this is orange now, right? And I'm like, okay. I guess it is. Nox, on the other hand, doesn't shed as much normally. She's been shedding a lot lately, so I'm going to have to make sure that she's getting enough hydration and nutrition. Let me know, by the way, if you can still see her, or if I have to adjust the cat camera at any point. God, she's such a cute little cutum. I'm going to try to comb you better, little girl. Try to make sure that you have all the nutrition you need to keep your fur nice and healthy. Yes, my little baby. Oh my gosh. We don't want you to have any more hairballs, baby. Nobody likes those. Nobody likes it when a cat has hairballs. Especially because Nox doesn't know what to do about them. So she'll just kind of stand there and you're like, no, 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 Nox, not on the bed. This kitty. Alright, so I finished the fan. Where do I do the fan? Oh man. Look, here's a message. This message says, frogs are people too. Thanks, Android. Did Android fall asleep? I thought I saw him in the chat, but then he hasn't said anything. And considering that he like is very much in a different part of the country, or a different part of the world rather, I think whoa. So what is this called? Path of Death? So I guess I want to go through there eventually. My goodness. Alright, what does this guy say? Oh! This is different than any other ones I've seen. Samsara terminated here. Program time to final memory dark. I was stuck. Was I supposed to? I see. Huh. Okay, so apparently some version of Samsara flipped out here. Yes, Android is from Russia. So his time zone is very different from my time zone. I think he gets up at like 2 in the morning or something like that. Alright. Let's see what happens. I really thought that that might kill it, but it didn't. Okay, so it doesn't go that far. Let's take inventory of our problem here, shall we? I want to get the... Oh, I want to get the box over! That's what I want to do. That's what the problem here is. Go away. Nobody likes you. Yes, there's definitely not enough boxes. Actually, mostly there's not enough jammers. Okay, well, Fuzzy Werewolf wants to prove me wrong. Alright, so that'll undo something I did, probably. I really want it... I really want it to blow up the bad guys. And by the bad guys, I mean those things. Look, it was worth a try. Road of Death is pretty well named. Oh my god, I figured it out! Oh my god, I figured it out, guys! I figured it out! I figured it out! Holy cow! Oh my god, that's really exciting! No? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! That was the coolest thing I have done in a while. I am so proud of myself. Whoo! Yes! Victory! 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 We're gonna jump in circles around things. Because that's the true Lauren tradition of celebration. Jumping. Woo! Okay. Alright, Road of Death, thank you very much. We're done with you.
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
See how the robot looks around? Wait, was that a Serious Sam thing? Yeah, so that's the voice of God telling us what to do. Bye, Willow! I'll see you later. How do I run again? That's how I run again. Okay. Somewhere around here. Somewhere there was a star, I think. Or a red one. So I'm not actually a robot, I don't think. I'm made to resemble a robot, but I'm pretty sure that I'm still alive. Alright, 8, thank you. That is good to know. I mean, my boxes floating that I did was, oh my god, this is Samsara who died. This is, I'm pretty sure that this is one that came after the other one that died. So, by I have escaped death. What they actually mean is that I've died, but I don't know that I died those times. Interesting. Hi, Cyber. It's fun that it's a bunch of regulars. Hey, look, it's me. Oh no, I'm about to get yelled at. Do you guys think this is gonna be Milton giving us a hard time? Hi, Milton. Beep boop, beep boop. Shitting plain language interface. Checking your response to library archives. What is the important difference between a pebble and a tree? A tree is alive. Relevant difference between a tree and a frog. A frog is conscious. Okay. It kind of is, I think. But there are also characters in the context of the game world that have left those messages. We just ran into one of your messages, Cyber. I just annihilated 2 puzzles. 3! I think I annihilated 3 puzzles. Yeah, I did a little victory lap. It was very exciting. So some of them are game characters. Oh, Nox is hiding some words. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay, hold on. Nox box. No, Nox cam. Cat cam. Alright, the cat cam should go... Oops. I guess he did, didn't he? Didn't he say frogs are people, right? She's such a little cutie. Oh my god, she is shedding like crazy though. Don't mind me, little Nox. Don't mind me. Oh, she's all sleepy. My poor little sleepers. I woke you up. Like the worst mommy ever. I woke you up. To be fair, you wake me up all the time too. Okay, well this is definitely why you've been having hairball problems, and this is definitely something we're gonna have to work on, my little girl. Yes. Yes, we are. We're gonna have to work on this, yeah. Oh, poor little baby butt. Mega cat the shedding. Hi, baby. I'm sorry I woke you up. I'll give you kitty kisses to make up for it. Mwah. She's so good. Alright, so the difference between frog and me. What makes me a person? So, this is actually like a really good bit of philosophy. Because like, what does distinguish man from the other animals? And like way back in the day, they were like, humans aren't animals. Humans were made in the image of God, but animals are not. So therefore, we can do whatever we want to animals, and they don't have the same value as a person. But over time, we have come to both value, if nothing else, companion animals. Nox is illustrating this very nicely right now. But also, as we've come to better understand animals and ourselves, we've come to realize that no, functionally speaking, humans are animals. And there are still people who think that animals are separate from humans. But then you start kind of getting into if animals don't count because they were put on Earth for humans to use, then it doesn't matter how in pain they are. Because their pain doesn't matter. Maybe it isn't even actually pain. Maybe they're just like acting like pain. Which these are actually opinions that people have held in various cultures over time. But then the more you start recognizing that, in fact, creatures do have feelings and emotion and the ability to feel pain, then you start questioning whether perhaps you should try to reduce the pain that they feel, the same way you would reduce the pain that a human would feel. So you start off with animals exist to serve us. Then you get to maybe we should treat our pets better, and then you get to maybe we should stop animal testing, and then you get to maybe test animals, or animals that have been held captive actually have legal rights and personhood. So there have been some cases recently that have actually, well, recently, I say recently, it's been like, the past 10 years or 15 years or so, where they are testing like kind of the legal rights, the personhood of animals. Like, can an animal sue the person that mistreated it? Can somebody sue the person who mistreated it in the animal's name? And these are really interesting. No, this is separate from veganism. Veganism is different. Like, they definitely have some similarities, but it's not inherent to veganism. Like, but what I'm talking about here is the recognizing the legal personhood of other animals. And I think that vegans may very well have opinions on this, and lean towards certain parts of the philosophy, but that's not where veganism comes from. Oh, Nox, how are you feeling, little butt? I'm gonna get all your shedding off so you don't have hairballs. So yeah, we are increasingly finding, and this is at odds with a number of theologies, though not all theologies, we are increasingly finding that maybe we're not so different or special after all. A lot of, basically wherever we set the boundary of sapience, we eventually come across proof that other creatures have that same sentience. So by that pattern, now the interesting thing is then, like, but if you do eat animals, are you eating people? Yes, no, we used to say that using tools was a line. We found animals using tools. I'm trying to think of what some of the other examples are. But like having a language and communication. But I believe whales have a really complicated communication system. I'm trying to remember more of these details. But there have been a number of things, and pretty consistently they do not hold. So then you get into the moral issue of whether eating animals is immoral because animals are people. And one might argue animals eat other animals. That is a natural thing to do. I do not obviously follow a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. I respect vegans, but I do not agree with veganism. I like vegetarianism. I don't know if I could do it, but it is something I occasionally think about. But for example, sometimes vegans will feed cats vegan food. Cats are obligate carnivores. They have to eat meat. So feeding them not meat isn't really very good for their health. So, like, philosophically and morally we diverge, though I understand and respect where they come from. Vegetarianism is definitely something that I can stand behind. It's also possible to be a vegetarian and get all the nutrients that you need to be healthy without having to take supplements if you're intelligent about it, which is much harder to do with veganism. So yeah, that's a whole nother story. And for those of you who may be vegetarian or vegan, I don't make any judgments against vegans. I do object to vegans feeding carnivorous animals non-meat diets. But short of that sort of thing, I'd have no objections. Especially like for you as an adult in full control of your facilities, making the decision to uphold that lifestyle. I support that. I hate fish, Cyber. See, Uncake, that's interesting. Like, because our complex tasks, like other species do perform many of the other tasks that we have used. And it's really hard, like, There are even people who will argue that animals don't feel emotion, they just kind of pretend. And I'm like, dude, you cannot tell me that this cat does not have feelings. I rewarded her meowing so she meows more. Now we hold conversations. But, well, I was visiting my stepsister a couple of weeks ago. She's vegan, and we went to some actually really outstanding restaurants. So there can be really good vegan food. That said, I try to avoid... I once tried vegan macaroons with her. Things that are made out of egg entirely don't do very well. I got sick, so I did not consider that a success. But where we went when I was visiting her was really, really good. So what's the difference between the frog and me? Technically, yeah. I think it's adorable that cats are like, well, this is what you do, so I'm going to do it with you. And my cats talk extra because I talk extra. Isn't that right, baby girl? That's why my cats are so loud and talkative. So I think what we've concluded here is that if we're going to be philosophically consistent, frogs are people too. Ha ha! See? Philosophical consistence. Because instead of playing a character, I'm answering these questions as I would. That means that there can be consistency. Milton does seem to appreciate when you're consistent. Hey, Dib. Okay, let me process this. I love that he writes like he's a person. Like, Milton has a personality. You're the animals every bit as valuable or pointless as human beings. There are some activities people can do the frogs can't. And then the certification program is radically unfit for purpose. But you want to talk about memorizing. There are stories of generations of birds or squirrels who remember the humans that tormented them, so that years later that human came back and people were like, and the animals were like, you're trouble, and started attacking the person again. So they can memorize things. Building artificial images. Oh, there we go. Coco, the gorilla. Coco was capable of abstract thought. She managed to use language with some fluency to communicate complicated and abstract thoughts. She was able to create art, if I remember correctly. And unlike elephants create art, mostly they just oh, this is a thing you can teach me to do. Coco had intent. She passed away recently, if I remember correctly. But she's probably one of the closest to people, one of the closest abilities to communicating with Coco is the closest we've come to actually truly engaging with another species. There was also a gray parrot, an African gray parrot named Alex, who I think lived for about 20 years or something like that. Apparently those parrots can live for decades and decades. So he passed away young, but he was astonishingly sentient too, for the people who cared for him. He had relationships with them and would crack jokes to make them laugh and things. So it's interesting. Not all animals have the same level of intellect, but some very clearly do. So let's see. So Milton here is saying, okay, animals are valuable or pointless. Animals are like humans. Yeah, no, the music does a really good job being a backdrop that still has a lot of flavor and character to it. Okay, so basically he is saying, it will undo my purpose if you do not recognize there are activities that persons are capable of that frogs are not. But you notice that he's not saying humans. He's saying persons. There are things that persons are capable of that frogs are not. Because the frogs are people. In the certification program. I'm gonna say no deal. Well, I'm sorry, but if you want administrative privileges, you're just going to have to prove that you are in some way distinguishable from a lower amphibian. Okay. Alright, Milton. Let us take stock. A person must be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. Are you in fact those things? Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yes. You notice how it says, of course, even though I chose yes, which kind of indicates a certain degree of character on the part of the robot that I'm playing. Well, robot? I'm pretty sure I'm not a robot. I'm pretty sure that I'm a human. A human consciousness, at least. Your responses so far have been a little eccentric. Consciousness. No, I can't say what separates us from animals. Like, that would be inconsistent. Thanks, Nick. Consciousness, in my opinion, this is actually a good question. Putting down the controller. Gotta think. Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, what a little baby. What a little baby. What a cute fuzz. Meow, meow. Okay, so consciousness is not what separates us from animals. Like, I don't think we can do that. I think that it is less guarding consciousness so that we can maintain our sense of superiority over other creatures. So I think rather than using consciousness to define what we are not, I think it is better to use consciousness to define what we are. Consciousness is the feelings and senses. I don't know about that. Because you can have things that have feeling and sense but aren't conscious. Even cause if I might be mistaken on this, but I think if a person is like functionally brain dead, I think they can still feel pain. But there's nobody home. There's like sensation, but not consciousness. So I would say it's either consciousness is what it's like to be me, or consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. Personally, especially if we're like playing, okay, I guess, but locked-in syndrome is different. I'm talking about when the higher order of thought is not there. Yeah, and that's the question though, actions here, like, is it feeling pain or pain signals are being transmitted? And if so, we all seem to agree that we have consciousness. Do we agree that Nox has consciousness? Do we think that a snail has consciousness? Do we think that an amoeba has consciousness? Like how do we draw the line between consciousness and life? There have been some theories that plants feel pain to some degree, but are they conscious? Can they be traumatized, which indicates that it's not just a pain sensation, but that causes some sort of a larger scale effect? Hi, Android. You'll be glad to know that we said that frogs are people, and Milton got grumpy, but said that was consistent. Cyber, that and a hesitation on the part of people to lose that feeling of a spark. Okay, well, hi, Android. So you got to hear us talk about you while we were doing the Road of Death thing and everything. Let's see. I'm inclined to say, because I am naturally a very philosophically minded person. Yeah, but then, Cyber, the question is, are we basically biological ones and O's? Right. All ones and zeros. So yeah, I think that the main reason why we don't... And hey, this is one of the major questions in my novel. Right here. What is consciousness? Can such a thing as artificial consciousness exist? Not artificial intelligence, but artificial consciousness. And how is that distinguishable? And how do we decide that this apparent artificial consciousness is genuinely a consciousness and not just simulating consciousness, you know, but that it actually feels like it is real to itself? So that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. Is like, not are you pretending to be real? Are you going through the motions of being real? Like, are you going through the motions of having a sentient, like, mind? No, I wouldn't say when you go to sleep you're no longer a person. But yeah, no, I think I keep coming back to if you inside, if that is really there, I don't know that we could yet, Lucas. I think that theoretically we would be able to. But yeah, but then you have like is there a functional difference? That is a good question. But like then the question there is, does the creature, does the entity with which you are communicating, or with whom you are communicating, there's a little tricky thing there. How much personhood are we granting this entity? Do we use the whatever that kind of pronoun is called that refers to a person or a thing? Are they a whom, or a which? Yeah. No, it's a good question, Space Alert. Yes. This right here is a good question. These are good conversations we're having. I think that it's important to think about this. Even if we never achieve actual true artificial consciousness or artificial intelligence, I think it's still very worth trying to get a better sense of who we are, because I think one of the greatest things about being a sentient being is trying to explore that sentience, and trying to identify yourself and the world around you. The original culture in the novel that created these turned into sentient artificial beings believed that the purpose of life is for the universe to understand itself, which I think there is actually a real world theology that believes that, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know if that's actually true or not. But I'm just kind of running with it in my own way. But so then they create this artificial consciousness of sorts as a way to express their faith and continue helping the universe understand itself. So this is them doing this very faith-based, very religious activity of making these robots, which then get commandeered by another culture that's like, we need to weaponize that. That's a great idea. We'll take your religious robots that are meant to be philosophical if you get there, and make them weapons. That sounds great. We'll give them guns and spaceships and send them off to go shoot down things. So that's some of the background context of my novel. I don't know that I know that one, Action Zero. I might, but not by name, or I might not at all. And yes, this game is for me. Also, the puzzles are really fun. Who knew? Okay, so anyway, all of that to say, consciousness is what it is like to be me. That hardly answers the question. Shut up, Milton. consciousness is a complex functional system, I think. For arcs of people too, yeah. Well, because so consciousness is beyond the laws of physics. I don't know. Consciousness is another word for the soul. I don't know. Both of those are saying there's kind of this nebulous magical thing. Whereas choice 1 and choice 4 here are saying more, they're not having that kind of theological overtone. But I feel like 4 is the most balanced answer of all of these. It's a complex functional system. There may be the ghost in the machine, or not. But it's a system of some sort. Whether it is like magical faith based or purely chemical, scientific, biological. Either way, it's complicated and it's a system. So this is really getting into like my personal beliefs here. And that's also something that's relevant in my novel. I'm just gonna like just wind up telling you guys all about the novel and stuff like that, because the soul is an important part. It's actually really funny. There's a thing that happens that is more than coincidence, and my oh man, oh that's really sad. Animorphs I've heard is really good and dark, in its own way, which is cool. That is entirely possible, Space Alert. I don't know. But there's a thing that one of the major plot points in the book is something that's not entirely coincidental. And oh man, I have to read what Action 0 said before it goes off the screen. Huh. That's a good question, a good point. Oh man, okay, well Action 0 and Nick Buntline, I think you guys should virtually high five one another. Because you both had the same thought at the same time. Anyway, my mentor thesis semester was like, you can't do that. You were writing a science fiction novel and you have this like basically magical coincidence. And I was like, oh well no, it's not a coincidence, it's got to do with the soul. And he was like, you gotta be really careful about having like your magical science and then putting the soul in. And I was like, what if I made the whole thing all about these two like cultures and religions and trying to understand the meaning of sentience and consciousness and the universe understanding itself, and it's all this faith-based thing? And he was like, okay, fine, go ahead. It's okay, Nick, I don't remember those either. Okay, well let's find out whether you guys were right. Interesting. I feel like we're making progress. Let me do that certificate. Ha. He's so patronizing. Oh my god, Milton. Although to be fair, the real Milton was a total smartass too. So, shall we go turn in the fan? I don't even know where I turn in the fan. Also, I want to go get that star. It's a good question, Action 0. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is B. Use. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to think this. So that's okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying really hard. No, that's not gonna work. Not even remotely. Oh man. Man, I was gonna start singing the Tetris song and then I realized that instead I was gonna start singing the Bubble Bobble song. It's not the same thing. Oh, look at the interesting lighting effects, making sure that these have texture. Okay, so I've got a bunch of pieces. What if I do this? I'm getting better. You've now unlocked the fan. That's funny, Tin Kelp. That definitely does seem to be something that humans do too. I am so proud of myself because I'm really bad at that kind of spatial puzzle, but I did it, and now I'm going to celebrate my victory by jumping up and down on it. Milton is just like... Alright. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, so now that we've got the fan, I really want to go back and get that star. There's a couple of stars I haven't gotten. Maybe I'll go and get those stars later. Because I annihilated this other than the stars. Alright. Oh, there's some fans here. There's a star. And a red. Maybe he is. Yes, I am one with the frog. And the frog is with me. Right? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Where are you? There you are. Hello? Oops, wrong button. Yeah, that's fair, Cyber. I'm kind of leaving the reds and the stars for next time around, because then I will notice more things. Although I will say, having done the red puzzles that I did has made the green ones and the yellow ones much easier, because I'm already used to thinking about that. Okay, science magic! This is exactly what I want. Oh my god, Android, that would be a hell of a thing, wouldn't it? Ooh, interesting, okay. Yeah, so discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions, delivered authoritatively. So the Forer effect, I want to know who or what Forer is. I want to research that on the side of this, because that is awesome and interesting and something that anybody who reads tarot cards knows about. Tarot cards have so many possible meanings for each card that it's a matter of figuring out which one of them applies to your situation, and sometimes that means you have to look at the situation sideways. I love tarot. It's so much fun. But the reason why it's fun for me is because you take these pre-made pieces and you take this person and you make a story out of it. And you know, oh, sorry, Nox. If there is ever a group of people in the world that I do not have to explain to, I like to take an understanding of a character and different tidbits of things and craft the story and understand how that works. It's you guys. So for the same reason that I enjoy Dark Souls and I'm having fun here, I love doing tarot readings. I don't think about them as communing with the spirits and understanding the universe, but as a means of meditating on a situation, exploring possible solutions, figuring out your own feelings, figuring out what you already know to be true but need to have confirmed, that sort of thing. Tarot is really good for that. So those of you who were at MagFest this year, oh my god, kind of, except that the lore is you or the other person. So oh my god. Are you doing Brudio writing, Nick? Yeah, the Persona games unfortunately have content in them that disqualifies them for me. So my mod Orchrist, he's mostly a mod on the Discord. Come to think of it, most of my mods are more active on the Discord than here. Blues is like the mod that is here but not on the Discord, and I mean Blues is on the Discord but not modded there. Hi Geodude! I don't know. Anyway, we haven't had you know, Nick, I didn't think I was on schedule, but did you see the tarot card that I worked on for Brudio? I posted up the artwork. Were you there for that? I was working on some art on Monday, which is cool because I haven't done art in forever and it felt so good, and I have some time to finish it. So maybe I'll do more tarot cards and talk through what the tarot cards mean to me. I am all over the place tonight. This is good though, because I socialized with real humans in real space before the stream. So I'm feeling human talking. Yeah. Anyway, yes, if you take these vague concepts, you can make them fit yourself. But I think that is really helpful if you use it as a starting point and not a finishing point. So if identifying your personality type as like an INFP or ENFJ, I think is me. Thanks, Cyber. That does seem like an appropriate quote given this game. My god, like, it is a good thing that I blitzed through a couple of puzzles earlier so we can technically say this is in fact a puzzle game. It's just also a philosophy game, which is really great. Too bad they don't seem to have that as a tag option on Twitch. Maybe we should tell them that they should do that. A deep thoughts tag. What do you think? Would that be appropriate? But yeah, so if you take that kind of a thing and you're like, okay, this is generally roughly what my... Oh, congratulations, Geodude. And that's nice to know because after Talos Principle, I'm probably going to play Hollow Knight on Thursdays. So 52 hours. It's a pretty long time. I'll probably finish it in about 3 months then. Okay. 3 or 4 months. We'll see. Maybe upwards from that. But yeah, so if you take that code of things and you find something useful in it, and you use that as a way to assess your strengths and your weaknesses and figure out what you're going to do from there, then it's valuable. I am really, really not a fan of... Alright, Android, yes, we'll let you sleep for a few months until the next game, which might be a Dark Soul, I don't know. What was I saying? I was saying a thing and I wanted to finish it. Yes, I am not a fan of the Zodiac because there's really not much you can do constructively with your Zodiac sign. Oh, I'm such a blah. Mostly I see that as people making an excuse for their personal weaknesses, which for me is not good. But otherwise, personality tests and things like that are useful if instead of saying, oh, of course I'm like that, I'm a Ravenclaw. No. Recognize your strengths and weaknesses. I can be like every single sorting hat test ever. Put me in Gryffindor. And I hate Gryffindor for the same reasons that I don't like myself. It's a useful thing to talk about. Then it becomes a useful... It serves a purpose, and it has meaning. That's it. It's not just that it serves a purpose, but it actually has a meaning. So that's interesting. But yeah, so I don't like the Zodiac because it's just a thing. But if it's a thing that you can do something with, then it's good. Nope, I am 100% Gryffindor. I, like, the things, like, any of the sorting hat things are, like, overwhelmingly Gryffindor, and I'm like, yep. I am loud, brash, don't follow rules, think I'm special, take initiative, take charge, etc., etc. Oh my god, Android, Are you a year of the rat? My mom used to say it's the year of the little mousey. Because she thought that I wouldn't like rats when I was a little girl. But then I would like red and I was like, Mom, that's not right. Mom, that doesn't say mouse. It says rat. Just imagine like super serious 4-year-old Lauren informing her mother that she is mistaken about what that word says. Ah. Okay. Well, rats are great. Rats are really smart too. High five, Cyber. There are some more complicated sorting hat things, but I would say that I'm less brave and more foolhardy and stubborn, which is sometimes mistaken for bravery. And you can't tell me what to do. That's not I'm a Gryffindor. Slytherin in theory is way more interesting than what's actually in the books. Like, the fans have done really interesting things with Slytherin. I think that the fans are better than Harry Potter deserves, personally. Oh man. Ha! One thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food. Gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. Jelly bananas, crazy monkey and monkey Christmas. Okay, whoever this is. Oh my god, those muffins that have so much chocolate, they're basically melting. You know the ones they're talking about. I know the ones they're talking about. Oh my god, those things are good. They're like 500 times the amount of calories and fat you're supposed to have in a day, and they're delicious. I mean, maybe if you're not American, you don't know what those muffins are. Like, they're not even muffins, but they're muffins. You can get them from, like, Sam's and Costco and things. They're so good. Oh, man. They're so good. Oh, my God, Tin Kelp. Oh, no. They're so good. They're so good. Ah. Okay. Maybe Android. Are they like a super rich chocolate cake, basically? But they're like these giant, craggy muffins that are like studded with chocolate chips. Which reminds me that I have pudding that I made. And I was going to make some whipped cream and have pudding, raspberries, chocolate pudding, American style chocolate pudding, not like British cake, but we call it a pudding because we're British. And the whipped cream and raspberries and have that be dessert tonight, which I might do. I might take like a couple of minutes to make some whipped cream and go do that. Oh man, excellent. I like cakes. So as far as pie being a legitimate breakfast, okay. Well, we probably do it more in excess than you guys do. And yours are probably a little less sweet than ours, given that the Russian desserts that I've had and made are generally a lot less overly sweet than ours. Yes, it's basically a cupcake without frosting, but it also has, like, the texture is important. Like, when I think of a cupcake, I think of a perfectly smooth cupcake that you then top with perfectly smooth icing. It's craggy. You know what I mean? It's craggy. That's true. You could have, Ange, right? I find that a lot of people from other countries are like, oh, we have to take like this much of the American baked good because it's so big and sweet and stuff. No, it's just a chocolate muffin. Like, when this person says, you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting, and I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh man, now I want one of those. Oh, they're so good. Now, I don't actually know what, like, Australians and New Zealanders are like with their desserts. I don't know, since, like, you guys are also the weird bastard children of the British. I don't know. No, it's not a specific dessert. It's just this kind of muffin. It's just this kind of muffin. No, I've totally had an Australian packaged sweet, which I guess would be like a biscuit. Do you guys call them biscuits? I think biscuits there. Yes, your sour cream is fantastically superior, and you put sour cream on lots of things. Which one of my friends who like majored in Russian and so on and so forth, she like put sour cream on everything and got me in the habit. Look, Milton, this is how you know I'm sentient, because I'm really excited about my food. You know, it's interesting because like because a lot of like the American Jewish culture takes some elements of German culture and some elements of like Russian and other like Russian area cultures. Yeah, I didn't know that sour cream in soup was a thing until I started like trying Russian cuisine and stuff. But like, for example, when we make fried latkes, I grew up having them with applesauce, but sour cream is also super common, which I actually liked better because you get like the kind of sweet from the potato and the salty from the potato and the sour and creamy from the sour cream. It's just, it is good. You have like the applesauce for a little bit more of the sweet. Yeah, like that is a good time right there. So yeah, no, like putting sour cream on things, yeah, it's so good. I didn't know that it was amazing, but now like it goes on everything. So thank you, Russia, for introducing me to the concept of sour cream on everything. Even though apparently part of it is my culture too, and I just didn't know that. Boy, am I talking a lot today. Am I talking too much? I'm not like oversharing about the state of my life for once. Anyway, the moral of the story is if you see a giant chocolate muffin with chocolate chips and again a craggy top, like it's like textured, eat it. Don't expect it to be healthy, but eat it. Unless you're like allergic to chocolate, then don't eat it because I don't want you to die. Anyway, I'm really curious who wrote this. So the 722 kind of makes me feel like we're talking July 22nd, because we seem to be American, I think. Okay, Arcady. We concluded that I'm saying that right? Or did I say that wrong? Meat jelly thing. Okay, Android, I just have to say the things that you guys call salad. And there's, okay, well, Action Zero is more observant than I am. No, there's like something called like herring and fur coat or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about, Android? That is weird. But like, I mean, and admittedly, like we make like egg salad and tuna salad and chicken salad, and those tend to have mayo and stuff in them, but like there's just something about the way that like the Russian equivalent of that I just can't handle. Yes, it's just like what there was a Russian restaurant in Austin very creatively called Russia House, and they had a big like brunch spread buffet thing sometimes, and some of the like lots of food that I had tried before. It was really exciting. You know, Cyber, that's not entirely my fault. When Scott Benson showed up and we spent the entire time in the library talking to him, that was not my fault. Oh man. Anyway, okay. Lovely conversation with Talos Principle. Relevance to current situation. Project House. Tread and reviews, but name seems to have caught on with the team. Our whole history, yeah. So this is the entire history of the human race. So like they've made it clear, like they're not even trying to make it subtle that the world is ending, everybody's gonna die, and we are uploading everything we can so that a record stands of who and what we are. Whew, my head hurts. So what do you think, guys? Should I go make some whipped cream and have some chocolate pudding, whipped cream, and raspberries for dessert? Even add a spoonful of crunchy Nutella because apparently Canadians have decided that we need crunchy Nutella. Now, I'm not complaining. So what Milton is... Oh, you're asking if we've gotten to that point yet. I mean, we know that Milton is the artificial intelligence that is supposed to help us access what's in the library. Can you guys sit here and enjoy this? Yes, the Milton Library Assistant. It is amazing. It's Nutella with bits of hazelnut in it. It's so good. I got it the last time I went to Ottawa. So we're in nighttime now. Look at all those stars. Do you hear the bugs? Okay, so Cyber, I mean, I'm sure I told you, like, I got my Canadian citizenship certificate, so it's official. So I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving this year. Not just my American Thanksgiving, but my Canadian Thanksgiving, which my mom's always celebrated. So I'm going to make a couple of really generically Canadian things and eat them, because that's how you celebrate holidays. So my mom has always made a Concord grape pie. We call it Canadian Thanksgiving in our households, to distinguish between that Thanksgiving and this Thanksgiving. Yes, I'm gonna make poutine. I'm gonna make poutine. I've had Nutella and peanut butter toasted sandwiches, but I tend not to like. I feel like the Nutella sweetness makes the peanut butter taste worse. I don't know. But yeah, poutine is delicious, so I'm gonna make some of that, and I'm gonna make Nanaimo bars with my mom's recipe, which, for those of you who don't know, I will let you know. My mom's recipe for Nanaimo bars that I have had since I was a small child is named George. So I will be making George. And then I'll be trying to make a Concord grape pie. I have no idea if that's traditional or anything like that. All I know is that that's what my mom makes. And there are Concord grapes at the farmer's market here. Like, I can buy fresh Concord grapes off the farm. So I have a bunch of those in my fridge. I'm going to attempt to make a Concord grape pie. And it's going to be great. And I'm going to, like, invite some friends over and have tea and Canadian food and be like, I'm Canadian. Which will be exciting. And no, America doesn't have poutineries, however you say that. If you are close enough to the border, then you'll have like Tim Hortons and other Canadianisms. So maybe there are some up there, but but it's not really a thing, and a lot of Americans don't know what that is. I got string cheese because I can't get cheese curds very easily here, and the only cheese curds I can get are super cheddary. And cheese curds like you guys use are closer, they're technically cheddar, but they are closer in taste, texture, and meltability to mozzarella. And for those of you who don't know, string cheese is mozzarella. I really like food. Too much. I had French onion soup for dinner. It was good. I had real Gruyere. Oh man, what international food are you gonna have? God of darkness. Okay, go eat everything in the world, space alert. Oh man. That is interesting, Cyber. I might have to, like, try that at some point. Well, I'm hoping to come up to, so my current, I don't have my headphones on. I was like, I'm gonna go make some food. No, I have to talk. My current plan is I've paid my car insurance in Pennsylvania through April. I'm not in a super hurry to get out of here, and by April, theoretically, there will be less snow and ice, so I can move. So whether I wind up moving to somewhere in the Toronto area, if I can find a place, or Chicago, where I'll more handily be able to find a place, but also not have, like, health insurance and being in Canada, that's my current timeline, so I don't know. Oh man. I love Space Alert's reaction to that. Okay, well, clearly what we need to do is whatever the next Flutie Pies meetup is, it needs to be somewhere in Canada, and everybody can come and we can eat Canadian food. That'll be good. I don't have a passport. I just have a citizenship certificate, which is over here in this pile. But I'll probably get a Canadian passport if I move to Canada and it feels like I'm going to stay there. So, Maybe, Android. Maybe. I'd like to go to Russia at some point, but I think that might be complicated. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go make some whipped cream, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Oh man, or Scotland. Maybe. I've got some friends in Scotland. Buffalo chicken pierogies. Pierogies are a Pennsylvania thing. I've been eating some pierogies here because we didn't have pierogies really in Texas. So we had barbecue, which, by the way, guys, barbecue is a genre of food. It is not a synonym for your grill. I don't care what you call it. You don't say we're gonna barbecue tonight. We're gonna have a barbecue. Unless you're like having like brisket or pulled pork or something. Yes! Texas is a barbecue state. Texas is a barbecue state. The Carolinas are barbecue states. And so barbecue is a category of food. You go get barbecue. And it's a thing. Oh man, okay, Android, yes. What do you eat, Android? Do you also eat ramen? Yes, exactly, Space Alert, you get it. Making burgers, grilling burgers. You're having a cookout, you're grilling burgers. That is not barbecue. Barbecue, I'm from Texas, so it's brisket. Oh man, it is really good. Like I was in North Carolina, and a friend took me to a barbecue place there. And the guy the waiter was recommending things. And he was like, oh, brisket is good. And I was like, I'm from Texas. He was like, oh, then you probably want the pork instead. I was like, yeah, probably. Oh, man. Okay. Potato chips aren't food, Android. I mean, they're some food, but they're not like existence. No, that is not true. That is a grill. Barbecue is a type of food. It's not a grill. A grill is a grill. That's my baby cat. Oh my god, she yawned. What a cutie. Me? Sorry. Alright, I'll be back. Hi, I wasn't sure if you guys could hear. I did not mean to not put on the coming soon or be right back or whatever. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I missed in chat. What did I miss in chat? Android went to make tea. People are going to go do some foods. Oh man, brisket. God, brisket is good. I miss I miss being able to go get brisket. There's a barbecue place supposedly in town, and I don't know that I trust it. It's a good. No, it's a real chair though. It's not my. Oh, do I have chocolate? I think I have chocolate on my face. It's not my my dining room chair. It's an actual computer chair now. So I want to do a cooking stream. I haven't done a cooking stream in over a year, and my current setup is dreadful for it. I don't care. Clearly, we need to do a cooking stream. So here's dessert. Observe. Chocolate pudding, homemade in the microwave, though, instead of on the stovetop. Which, by the way, if you make pudding from Jell-O, you should go ahead and learn to make pudding from scratch. And then homemade whipped cream, which is super easy to make. And then raspberries, because raspberries were buy one, get one free at the grocery store. Although I also have strawberries, which are from the farmer's market. They were like the last strawberries of summer. It's very exciting, because apparently summer's over, because it's October. Who knew? So yeah, this is really easy to make. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that spoonful of deliciousness. Put a little too many chocolate chips in the pudding, so it's a little bit crunchy. That's okay. I brought milk. This milk washes down chocolate. The raspberries are good. Because I have a tendency to taste things while I'm making them and being like, oh, that's not nearly chocolatey enough. That's not dark enough. I'll add more chocolate. No, we didn't listen to any audio logs. Don't worry, Android. I made food, and then we talked about it. Oh my god, Android. There are like Russian cakes that call for slightly sweetened sour cream as like the icing that you put around like the dry cakes, and then you let them sit for a while, which is similar to what we call an icebox cake. The idea being that you put the stuff together and then you put it in the refrigerator for a while, and then it turns into cake as the liquid leaches into the cookies or crackers or whatever. And I tried making that, and I was just like, man, I am not into sour cream enough to be Russian. Well, I think it's really dark and rich cyber. So I actually wind up needing the whipped cream and raspberries to cut some of the richness. Oh, the chocolate bit. Because the thing is, oh my god, you guys don't want me to explain to you how to make chocolate pudding. And we could have conversations about Russian baked goods, and I would ask you questions. You'd probably be like, I don't know what that is. I'd be like, well, I tried making it. Oh. I've read that this is true. Maybe you can confirm it. There is a saying in English, the first pancake goes to the chef. I believe there's an equivalent saying in Russian for the exact same reason. Because I guess blini is how you say the Russian pancakes, the thin eggy pancakes, right? Okay! I thought so. I'm so delighted that these two languages, two cultures far apart, have the same exact saying. For the exact same reason. Because anybody who's ever made pancakes knows that the first one never turns out right. So that tickles me to no end. It's so delightful. So yeah, if you ever come across a like cross-cultural idiom, where it's like the same idiom in multiple languages, tell me. I'll be so excited, especially if it has to do with food, especially if it has to do with one of my favorite foods, which pancakes are. Oh, and I have buttermilk from the farmer's market still. And oh, what the heck is this? What? And I am going to make buttermilk pancakes with maple syrup. Moonshot. Oh, I haven't tried the fan yet. Let's see what the fan does. Oh my god, are you serious? You go, oh, pancakes. Oh my god. Okay. So, one of my friends is an elementary school teacher. So she teaches small children. And so you can't swear. That's right, because it's bleen and then it's bleeny, right? For the plural. But so you can't swear. You can't say big bad swear words when you're working with small children. So my friend invented all of these different ways of yeah, I'm not good at speaking other languages. I'm sorry. Which is funny because I actually have to sing a verse in Russian in this song for my friend's game. So don't laugh, Android. But so my friend has these fantastically hilarious non-swears that are safe to say around children. And so you can say it for the love of God. But hers is for the love of cake, which is so good. I just love it so much. Then you get like, you know, fiddlesticks and things like that. Or oh, fudge. But I'm particularly fond of for the love of cake. She had another one she let us know recently that I was really excited about, but it wasn't as good. Okay, what is that? Son of a biscuit, that's a good one too. Yes, shut the front door. That's also good. Like, these are just so wonderful. Like, they're just spectacular. I'm flying. I am flying. Hello, moon. I want a fan that makes me float in real life. I want a fan that makes me float. I really want to try one of those like indoor parachuting or zero G or something. Wind tunnel skydiving. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Son of a brisket. Okay, that's a good one. Ha! Ha! Nice one, Android. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. All right. Bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. There's an Easter egg. What kind of Easter egg? Is this A, something that I am likely to find on my own, and B, something that I am likely to enjoy and understand? Oh, man. So, what you're saying is it's very hard to find, but I would appreciate it. All right. Let's do it. Unless anybody has any objections with me taking this. Nox. Nox. Nox, this is not your milk. This is my milk. I just fed you wet food. Go sit down. She's all, meh. No, this is not your milk. Sit in your box. Go sit in your box. I think you've referenced that before, Android. No, Nox. I actually had dinner hanging out with the real humans that I was hanging out with. One was from Italy. One was from Portugal. One was from Scotland, actually. And one was from France. I mostly just talked to the Italian girl. She was really excited to talk about cultural differences because they were all foreign language teachers. We talked more about culture than food, but I told I was using examples of very American food. Then I told her about sloppy joes, and she was like, "What?" No, that is not your milk. Leave it alone. No. Mm-mm. No, sloppy joes are whatever. They're amazing. Also, they're seriously one of the most American foods out there. You know? Perhaps not as American as peanut butter, but still very American. What was this place called? Something to do with the moon. Moonshot. Darn it. Does it really, Space Alert? That is like the best fact I've learned all day. Are you serious? Oh my god. Well, I would petition for the saying as American as apple pie to be as American as peanut butter, because I really think that peanut butter is our most American food. It should. Hello, Moon. So there is a beloved children's book read by kids who learn how to read. Oh, that tells me. So I'm going to be going to Japan next month, and I'm staying with a family that has a little girl who's learning English, and so that's why they want to have Americans stay with them, or I guess English-speaking people stay with them. And I was going to bring them a book, and I couldn't think of what it was. I will bring them Goodnight Moon. Okay, well, most of the Europeans that I talk to say that peanut butter is like the most American thing. Because, like, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are like the generic food. You dip, you put peanut butter on your celery. It's ants on a log. You dip apples in peanut butter. You make a peanut butter cake. You invent weird things with peanut butter. Well, I am partial to Texas barbecue. I'm not gonna lie. Not fast food burgers, though. Moonshot. Right, Space Alert? Right? Yeah. Right, well, wait, really? Because I thought that George Washington Carver was the one who had to come up with reasons for us to make peanuts. And so he came up with like a million uses for peanuts, and peanut butter is the one that stuck the most. All right, so I don't know if I'm able to figure this out on my own. Space Alert, you make me laugh. Okay, but it should be a peanut butter cheesecake with like an Oreo crust, not a graham cracker crust. If you're having peanut butter cheesecake, it should have chocolate. Like, when I went to where I found is the best soft serve place in my area, they're known for their peanut butter soft serve, and it is amazing. But I got a soft serve that was a peanut butter and chocolate swirl. So good. It was really good. Just like the perfect creaminess. All right. So I don't know how to do the Easter egg. So if somebody could give me a hint. Because I'm like, clearly I have to try to shoot myself to the moon. my god, hit the moon with the laser. Oh, you're right, hit the moon with the laser! What was I thinking? There's gotta be a way to hit the moon with the laser. No? Look very closely at the moon. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god, is that aperture? Is that aperture science right there? Are we making a note here? Okay. That was pretty great. No knocks. And the music goes right back. Alright. Oh my god, I love that song. I love that game. I'm sorry I can't give you guys that game blind. I can tell you, me playing Portal blind is exactly what you think it was. Except that I hadn't beaten as many games then, so like I got even more freaked out. I'll be right back. No, Nox, you don't get this. This is not for you. Ghost movement would have been because Nox was walking around and knocking into things. Because she wants me to give her something. Nox, baby, I already gave you wet food. You are just fine. Yeah, well, like, that was, like, visible enough. Nox, hopefully she's not a ghost. She eats a lot of food for a ghost, if she is a ghost. Alright, so let's actually try to solve this. I totally did solve that one mostly on my own. I'm very proud of myself. Alright. Oops. No. Okay. Glad that that's still there hanging out. Where do I want this to go? Oh! Oh. So we want to lift that up somehow. How are we going to do that? Let's scope out the area. Is there going to be a way to drop that? Maybe there's not. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do, I think. Okay, hold on. No! Put it on here. Okay, hold on. No. Got it. Yeah! Oh yeah! I'm so proud of myself. Oh man. Thank you, Action Zero. Ha! The achievement uplifted. I'm so proud of myself. Do 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 do. I don't know why I knew that you had to put it on the box, but I did, and I was right, and I'm very excited. Wait, was there a second glowy? There's a second glowy! We're gonna do the second glowy. You guys ready?
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles, the earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
Huh. Yeah, so the world is definitely going to end, and we are gonna handle the fact that we're underground in a tomb. Yep. No problem here. Did I just hear bugs? No. Oh, wait. I always look at these backwards. You guys told me that I'm wrong. Thanks, dog. Okay, so sheep and dog. Oh my god. So dog is on version 55 and sheep is on version 69. I'm going to try to pay attention to where they are. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is Abu Simbel? Take the jammer, jammy jammer. Got it. What just beeped? Something just beeped. Alright, so this is where Blues would say, remember that thing that you just did? And I would say, oh. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh, is that so, Cyber? That's kind of cool. I told you, Egyptian stuff. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was fine. Oh, did they? Oh, wow. Good job, Americans. So Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, on the other hand, scared me so much. When I was a kid, I had all the nightmares. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we're gonna do this. How on earth? Okay, hold on. I have to figure this out. Oh my god, are you serious, Nick Montline? Oh no. Okay. So this won't do. It has to be here. I must be missing something here. Hold on. So, Fuzzy, how do you feel about the fact that, like, Americans in particular, but people in other countries, like, think of your part of the world as having, like, horrifying monstrosities of, like, really scary creatures and things? Like, is that an annoying stereotype, or do you just not care? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh. Did I go through here already? Is this where I came from? Hold on. Okay, so here's the entrance. That's how I came in. But there's gotta be... a reason why this can be opened up from behind. Hold on. I'm going to do something really stupid, probably. Just so you guys know. Maybe this wasn't stupid, actually. Maybe I just did exactly what I was supposed to do. Oh, look at that! I just did exactly what I was supposed to do! Yeah! Oh my god, I feel like I'm on fire here. Whoop! 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 Yeah. No, I just, like, did the right thing. I was almost on purpose. Slightly self-aware. Alright. So then my question here, as people playing this game, Thank you for sharing your perspective on this, Fuzzy Werewolf. Okay, man on the moon. This could be another. Like there's something there's something very frustrating, I imagine. Oh! I stood on the thing without realizing it. About being stereotyped, so. What happens if I do this? Oh! Cool. Alright. Alright, friends. Good night, Nick! Thank you for your help identifying the fact that we... The fact that we were, in fact, live. Or not live, and I didn't know. Okay, does that take me to the same place? It does. Hi, friend. What do I do from here? Why are there 2 ladders and 2 launching points? Like, that seems a little weird. Oh my god. Are you serious? Yep. Yep, you are. Ha! That was clever. Alright, lesson learned. It was a nicely done puzzle to the fact that they have these 2 things, but they go to the same place. They very blatantly go to the same place, and you're just kind of like, what? And it gets you thinking where you like don't immediately think about it. But the fact that you have to assemble it, then you remember, oh, I can then disassemble it. I think I'm doing pretty well. Haha. Ooh, who is this? One with faith is the one who completely buys into everything. Okay, well, one with faith seems to have given up. That's an alternative solution to the puzzle, Cyber? Are you serious? Well, what are you supposed to do then? What else is there to do? You notice how One with Faith is only on version 10? One with Faith has died less than everybody else. Say there's an Easter egg in here. I don't know. There's an Easter egg? How so? Is it a good Easter egg? Do I want to see it? I just can't imagine another solution to that puzzle. You know? Because you can't, like, climb over things, can you? Easter egg is related to the moonshot I did? But I mean, I don't know. No. Wrong button. I don't know. What, the actual solution, Cyber, or the Easter egg? actual solution. Is it some, like... I literally don't, I cannot imagine another way to do this one. Like, is it something about the functionality of the fans that I haven't yet figured out? Oh, I don't want to do annoying platforming. Okay, well, I suppose if we find a level where that would be the appropriate solution, whatever the actual solution is supposed to be. Ooh. That's going to be important. Is there a star anywhere here? Okay, so I did that one. Did that one. See, is the red the only one I haven't done? Heard all the light and light had to say. The lady in the light, which would be Alexandra. Nice and observed, Cyber. You are. You've clearly left a lot of messages. So is that supposed to be the Nile? I don't actually know if there are stars in this area. Can I get out there? Is there a thing? I don't hear a beep beep beep. Which is usually how they indicate. Oh, you should go out here. You're like, where is the beep? I need the beep. I gotta find the beep. Where's the beep? Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Okay, so no star. There might not be stars in this area. But I'm so proud of myself for the stars that I did get. Let's take a look at this one. Higher ground, they say. Oh, hello, friends. I can't even hate you fully because you helped me through another puzzle. There was a message there? Oh no, I didn't see it. I was too busy running around like a maniac and saying beep. Let's see. Alright, so there's our higher ground. There's our entrance. Wait! Wait, there's two entrances. Why are there two entrances? I don't like this. Wait. No, this isn't a separate entrance. What? The heck? I don't think I've seen any two-path ones like that before. What the heck? What the heckity? Like, oh heck. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm doing over here. Keys. Okay, so there's keys and a snake. Mushroom, mushroom. Yeah, sorry. Internet of a certain error. Error 2, I suppose. Okay. Hi, friends. Oh, probably Android. Okay, so this is gonna be the key. No? What's the purpose of this little antechamber then? Look, I'm outrunning you guys because I got feats. I just don't see a lot of light things. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go up here and see if we can aim this. There you go. That looks useful, doesn't it? I don't know what that accomplished. but I'll probably be glad of it later on. Yeah! Through there. Yeah, yeah! Woo! I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. Yeah. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I got the keys! Okay. Which tells me that I've already started thinking about things outside the box in the way I'm supposed to think about things outside the box here. So that's pretty cool. Like even if that doesn't solve everything, that solves enough that I'm like, okay, I got it, you know? Wait, hold on. Hang on, I gotta go check and see what's through there. Okay, so here's the keys. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back and forth. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. Climb up here. It's a good thing there aren't any bad guys. Can you imagine what this would be like with bad guys? It would be so annoying. Okay, hold on. I don't know where that's gonna take me, but I'm doing it. Run, 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 run. Aha! I mean, I guess there are bad guys, but you know what I mean, right? Okay, so that accomplished. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the left. Epitaph. One with faith terminated here. Worshipped the designer for days and allowed the serpent into its heart. Progeny programs at Samsara and sheep. That's a good question. Does Samsara have something to say? Version 99, huh? Okay, hold on. This thing I gotta... Okay, so this is gonna just be a continued shuffle. Wait, no, that is what I want. Okay. Hold on. Oh, there's another one. Oh! There's another one. There's been another one this whole time. What? What? Don't be ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Where does that even go? Mr. Snake, get out of my face. Mr. Snake disagrees. Okay. Let's go do this. Running, running. Wait, that doesn't do me any good. What am I supposed to do? Guys, this one is definitely involving a lot of shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Isn't there some sort of a joke about shuffling? I don't know what it would be, but doesn't it exist? So that's open already. There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna lock these guys in there. Come on. I think they're gonna go through. Maybe they won't go through. No, they don't go through. Okay, well. Well. Now I have to figure out how the heck to get out there. Do I go through here? Oh, that's how to get there. But how do I get there? How does it happen? How does one do? Why is this here? Aha, this is here for that. But what if I'm not there yet and I have to do one more step? Oh, I bet I have to do one more step that I did wrong. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so that's the end goal. But in the meantime, let us try to block some things. Sorry guys, I have no idea if this is actually an interesting or boring one to watch, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, so we'll come back here and we'll do that later. But for now, we are going to take the high ground. I've got the high ground. Oh no, Idle Core. That sounds very frustrating, my friend. Okay. Okay, so I can't do that just yet. So we're gonna jam you. Jammy jams, jammer jammers, jammer jam jams. Got a friend whose name is Jammy. It's short for something, but I don't remember what it is. Okay, hold on. Don't blow me up! They blew me up. What did I just tell you not to do? Does that mean that I lost my key too? Do I have to do the entire thing over? Yes! Oh my god. Well, at least it'll take me less time this time around. So mad. So mad. So mad! And that also means that I will have undone any of the other... Oh, well, that's okay. There aren't. Is it... Oops. Okay, let's go do this. Keys. Go through here. Use the key on the door, which allows me to do this. So whichever one is aimed there, I need to get rid of. Okay. Oh, it's the one that I didn't precariously do. It's this one right here. Ha. Okay, Blues is gonna be really proud of that. Somebody tell Blues that I'm using the juggling technique. It's not gonna be good enough though. Okay. Yes, it's true. They didn't like me making fun of their no feats. Okay, so there's this, which gives me access to that, but I'm pretty sure... Oh no, not again, Cyber, no! But I'm remembering this tactic. I'm so proud of myself. But that's not enough. It's not enough. Okay, so there's a door there, but in order to get to that door, I have to open one of these. I open this with one of those guys. hold on. Wait. No, because this is 2 doors. I'm going to have to get through there. So I can put a blocker there. Like, I can take one of the things that's behind me and have it block this. So that I can then go through and position the one that's over there, to unblock this. I'm still going to be down 1, though. Also, those things are big and they're going to blow me up. How do you not get blown up by them? Oh, wait, there's 2 sets of them? So there's that. Okay. So we're gonna take this jammer. So what I'm gonna wind up doing is I'm gonna set, like, slow one of these guys down so that they're not going at the same time. That's the only way I can think of to get through there. But in order to do that, I gotta use one of my other friends here to open this door. Okay, let's try this. This is gonna be a bit of an exploration, be an adventure, you know. I'm gonna take this one. Alright, friends, we're gonna do this. Boop, 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 boop. I'll be so proud of myself. Yeah, desyncing the bombs. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but it's what I've got. Alright, now how do I desync you jerks? Jerkos. Jerky jerks. Oh, I can't bring it there. Well, I'm going to climb up here and try to desync you jerks. Can I do that? Come on. What? Are you serious? I can jam that guy from up here. What do you mean I can't? I so disapprove. They are jerks. Look at what jerks they are. I can't jam them. Maybe I can jam them from up there. Hold on. I'm going to try this. Yeah! Okay. See, like, to me it seems pretty obvious that this one is going to jam that. Okay, this is tricky. Because aren't there 4 things I have to get through? Maybe there's another one of these hidden somewhere. Let's jam, jam, jam. Get through here. Okay, so there's not something there. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I know it's tricky. Because I definitely need 2 jammers here. But I also need one to be able to open up that final door. So what do I do? Is there another way? Because I can put something through that window, but I'm pretty sure that that window exists to to desync those. Well, I'm gonna see what happens if we're gonna try this. Oops. Okay, well, we're apparently gonna jump off the stairs. Good job, Lauren. We'll need to do that later. But for the time being, is it there? Yeah. Wait, no, not that one. There. And then we'll go in here. We'll take this guy. Is there another technique that I've forgotten about, or was the technique that you were talking about, the disjointing these dudes thing? Whoop. Sorry to cough. Let's see what's through here. These guys. Okay. So I have to figure this bit out. This part is tricky. Like, what do you do? What? Hey, Sims. Too close to you. Sorry, friend. So what do I do? Because there's a 1 by the entrance, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I have to figure this out. So there are 4 things that I absolutely have to get through. Oh boy. Okay, so this is hard. Okay. It goes pretty well, Sims. We've done a lot of philosophizing today, which is good. We also talked a lot about food, which is also good. I also ate way too much chocolate pudding. I blitzed through a whole bunch of the easier puzzles, and I feel like I'm really close. I just can't figure out. There were puzzles, and we talked about brisket. That is true. I'm so close. I feel like I'm close. I really do. Is there anything here that I can spare, or any way? Okay, so I can totally reach that over here. Oh. What? Oh, that's right. I died, so it reset. Darn it. We got a great Easter egg. It was fun. You can actually kind of see right there. See, if you look. Okay. So is there a way I can juggle? So I could use one of those. I'm trying to think through. Hold on. Trying to think through what the heck to do. Hold on. Okay. So I just got a notification that somebody wants to couch surf with me this weekend, and I'm probably going to tell her yes, which would be exciting. I love the couch surfing community, and I'm super excited to be part of it. All right, so yes, Cyber, can you give me a small hint? Because I'm really proud of myself for getting as far as I am, but I am drawing a blank. Because there are, without a doubt, 4 I have Sims. I've played both Portal games. Make Blues proud. Okay. So obviously the answer is to juggle somehow. But I've been juggling. So what I want is to wind up on this side with that. And that's the only one I've got. Thinking. I'm trying to think here. I'll try to voice my process out loud here. Okay, so I could put the thing down here. No, but how do I make it so, and this is, I think, so I've told you guys before, I have some problems with the kinds of puzzles where where like my brain makes an assumption about, oh, we've already done this, but we haven't already done this. I'm kind of up against that right here as I try to puzzle through this. Okay. So how can I double up? I might just have to do this at random. My apologies, friends. Got it. Did you see the look on my face when I got it? God damn it. I think I did that right. Sorry, folks. Forgot about that. Okay. Okay. Now. No, you can't. I mean, you might wind up being like, oh. I remember how Lauren solved that one particularly hard puzzle towards the end. But short of that, like, you probably won't get spoiled. There's probably not going to be a lot of plot stuff. Okay, everybody, you have to tell Blues. Look at me making Blues proud. So proud of myself. God, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it. Oh my God, guys! Whoo! Yeah! Oh my God! Yes! 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 Oh my God! Blues, that's in your honor. You're not here, but you're here. In spirit. I should probably shut down shortly. Yeah. Alright, now before I shut down... Which message? Oh yeah, there's the one that I was beep beep beeping away from. Let's see if we can find it. Was it, or was it back here? I don't think it was here. So maybe not this dark corner. Maybe a different dark corner. By the cliffside. Okay, well, we're just gonna, like, look for some messages. Ah, here's one. Aha! Hey, it's Dominic. Yes, the computer terminals definitely have a personality, my friend. Is that the one? Were you hoping it would be yours, Android? God, I got the red. I got the challenge one. Look at me doing things that are hard. Fearlessly persevering in the face of challenge. Oh, okay. You can't get mad at me, Elohim. I'm in your stupid box. So the serpent hasn't shown up in a little bit. I do believe I have entirely annihilated this section. Mwahahaha. Oh man, alright. Level 2 got destroyed with awesomeness. We're gonna get whatever, like whatever this thing is. Is that another computer terminal? Are we gonna get another computer terminal? I think we are. If I get whatever this press play button is. I assume that it's like a video, radio, something. I don't know. Anyway, this is one of the few games where the fact that there's these little notes everywhere. Oh goodness. Okay, well that's good to know. Do I have to unlock it? Could I just not unlock it? But of all the games I've ever played, this is probably the one that has the most reason to have the notes that we put together, the way we put them together. But also the fact that they're fragments, that they're different things, that they're emails and people's journal entries and fragments of conversations that don't seem to have to do with, like, it's not like a bunch of people. Okay, so you have to use it. So a lot of games, it's funny because people are like, oh, I don't want to be spoon-fed the story and I want to be in control of my experience of it. So people are like, oh, okay, well what we'll do is we'll just pepper the area with recordings in which people conveniently recorded exposition and what happened. And it's about as awkward sometimes as the part in Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail where there's the castle of and they're like, is he like dictating as he's being like, you know, brutally murdered and somebody put out the automatopoeia of his death spelled out? And that's kind of what it feels like a lot of the messages, a lot of the audio logs in games are. And I feel like part of that is because there's, and I have friends who are game writers, so I kind of feel bad saying this, but it feels like there's a lot of, like, maybe it's that game writers don't have the, like, are not given the time to actually properly make things function. Maybe it's because people are completely willing to go along with certain things. Yeah, Doom 3 is definitely a Lauren game. Yeah, no, it is honestly, in a way, it is kind of a lazy way to impart narrative. It doesn't, and it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? When you have a bunch of people who agree on this is the thing that we're gonna do, but it's like kind of like a fake forced thing. I don't know that they necessarily want to make the world building subtle, but they want to make it optional. Because people will complain sometimes about cutscenes, which I'm like, you know, cutscenes are really valuable. For a lot of games, cutscenes are great. And various ways that people have come up with to avoid cutscenes kind of don't work, or else are still cutscenes pretending not to be cutscenes. God, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the thing. People don't just like dictate, today I did this really cool and exciting thing that I'm going to tell you about. Yeah. Like, it's a neat thing, and you can have, I'm trying to remember what it was. Okay, so my ex-husband was really into this horror game by Clive Barker. I think it's called Undying, and it had very well-written journal entries by characters who would, in character, write those journal entries. Fun fact, the woman who wrote those journal entries, Christy Marks, I believe also invented, was it She-Ra? No, it was one of those, Gem. Yes, I believe that Christy Marks invented Gem, and she was also the writer, I think, for the journal entries in Undying. So there's some genre versatility. No, Idlecore, there are people who say that it ruins their immersion for there to be cutscenes. So that's why you wind up with things like Half-Life. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm running in circles talking. Yeah, oh yeah, Clive Barker is definitely for me. No, I've seen tiny, very, very carefully curated excerpts of Undying from somebody who was very familiar with my comfort and safety. So, yeah, see, like, if you take the time to make your audio logs or your equivalent of audio logs fit the world, which is something that this game has done an outstanding job, then you can get away with it. Otherwise, it's basically just people getting along with it. But yeah, so people saying that they hate cutscenes is where we wind up with things like Half-Life and Assassin's Creed, which have cutscenes, but they pretend that they're not. Conceit. It's a conceit. That's what I was looking for. They pretend that they're not cutscenes because you can jump up and down on people's heads while they're happening, or you can choose to look away, and that makes them not cutscenes. But they are, of course, still cutscenes. And cutscenes are a perfectly legitimate way to tell a story that are, in some cases, the best choice for certain games. Not for every game. So Dark Souls isn't trying to actively tell a story. Dark Souls wants you to uncover what's been happening. So they give you little bits and pieces and figure that you'll put it together, or you won't put it together. And you'll have characters who'll tell you stuff. That's like the most direct stuff. Or you look at items and learn bits. And it's very interesting because you aren't really playing a character in Dark Souls, and you're not really in a story either. You're mostly unlocking a puzzle and doing things and going through an experience, which I think I'm trying to figure out if that's what this game is doing, because I'm pretty sure that this game is trying to guide us. Yeah, no, I think that's fair, Idlecore, and I love cutscenes. Yeah, and full-on cutscenes can really go all out, and I trust a good game writer. I want that good game writer to share their story with their characters to the best of their ability. I want them to give me a ride I couldn't make myself. And so that's part of why I like, or at least used to like, JRPGs. These days, JRPGs have kind of gone too anime for me. Okay, so that's the map. Oh hey, this is where I came from. Yeah, I meant to turn this off, but I got on a tear about storytelling in video games. Hi, I'm Lauren, and I like to talk. Where does this go? Holy cow! Oh, that's a star door. Okay. Oh my god, hitting people in the head with books. This is pretty great, Android. So in this game, the fact that it's not all audio logs. There are in fact only a few audio logs, and the audio logs don't sit there and exposition at you. The audio logs are a character recording their thoughts, like she's telling you her thoughts. And in the meantime, you figure out what's going on from this huge collection of little bitty things, some of which are extraordinarily human. Like, look, this makes perfect sense. This is like a real email that a real person would send, but it also sets up 2 characters and part of the backstory. Like, how awesome is that? Here, I haven't yet exactly figured out what's going on besides like the feeling and the weird, interesting combination of Greek mythology plus technology. So it's kind of like almost like a steampunk Greek myth. That's interesting. And here's like a bit of, again, really in character, really, really human, really interesting email that, like, on first glance doesn't tell you what's going on in the world. It doesn't give you an as you know Bob bit of exposition. Like here, like, this is so great. It's somebody being like, hey, let me tell you how things went to my family members. Here's something that's kind of talking about whether you should read it. Oh, hey, it's Alex. Okay, so she's been reading this book, and when we talked about, I actually wonder whether the value of this Athena book, because Alex has talked a little bit about how she got in trouble in school for thinking about sentience and consciousness and science fiction, and her professor was like, you need to lay off that science fiction. And I kind of wonder whether this book being significant, if this was something when she was younger that she was really into. But she's also applying her academic field perspective to read this book. Like, it's like, instead of being straight up literary criticism, it's like literary criticism through the lens of the like made up science of thinking, which is what she does. I'm sorry guys, I am on a tear. Yeah. And like this, like, who knows who wrote it, but it makes sense because we've got a whole bunch of a whole bunch of academics who are like throwing all their stuff. And then this right here, which I think is directly telling you what's happening, but because it's folded in with all these other things, it's a brilliant bit of sleight of hand, which a really good storyteller, and this is particularly great in an interactive medium like this, a really good storyteller will put the thing right there in front of you, but have it be in a bunch of things and in no way give away what is the most significant thing. It's like a good GM. If you're playing, the corruption of the database like means that you only get the bits that they want you to have. But so a good GM running a tabletop game may introduce a whole bunch of characters, and one of them is the final antagonist of this story, just introduced with a bunch of people doing something unimportant. And so the GM will make that introduction without showing their hand. And so I feel like this is kind of that, and I might be wrong. And like, then like all these people like talking about the thing that's going on, they're assuming you know what they're talking about. Like nobody so far has said, gosh, well, it turns out that we're destroying the world. Oh my God, can you believe that the world is getting destroyed? Well, fortunately, we're putting together this machine to handle it. In the meantime, we're all having to come to terms with our imminent death. Which I feel like a lot of games would have done and would be so much less effective. Like, you still unquestionably understand that that's what's happening. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like 95% positive that all of the things that I've put together are correct. I just don't have all of the pieces. Like, I'm very confident. Maybe too confident. I could be wrong. But going off of what I have right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, this is a philosophy course, not science fiction. It's really interesting. Like, you can kind of see, like, that this is how she thinks. This is how she approaches problem solving. So it develops her as character. And she's our voiceover narrator. And she's our central figure. They're not talking to you. They're not giving you exposition. They are existing. It's like in Gone Home. Which I think Gone Home is one of the most brilliant examples of interactive storytelling, because the interactive experience is the game creators shaping your interpretation of what's going on based on the information that they give you at the time. And over the experience of playing Gone Home, how you interpret events changes based on what they reveal to you. So the interactive experience is not solving a puzzle, pushing blocks, or fighting monsters. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point, Cyber. And yet it doesn't idealize people to the point of being unbelievable either. Like, we've still got somebody who's just like, man, I'm gonna eat all the garbage and it's gonna be great. Like, really human. And there's like some bickering and some uncertainty and like, oh, are we gonna work together? I think we're gonna work together. So it's not like entirely golden, shiny perfection, but it does seem like it's genuinely optimistic about people. And there is at least one person who's a curmudgeon. But like, that's like, that person's a curmudgeon instead of like, it turns out that all people are bad. But yeah, no, like seriously, if we look at the storytelling in this and yes, she's due 22, thank you. That's that guy from that chat. Which is so human. Like everything here, I mean, I imagine that if this game is played 50 years down the road, it will require annotations because it is very much a product of its time. So the way that people communicate, the kind of emails that people send, the way that the fact that somebody says first in a chat, yeah, it's such an interesting part of our culture, but that's part of what makes it feel so natural and authentic in this. I don't know, because it's simultaneously a product of its time period and its culture, and also showing like kind of universal truths of human nature together. So good. So good. So yes, this game is outstanding. And it's so interesting to me because it is also molded into a really, really solid puzzle game. Like, it's not just me. These puzzles are really good. Like, they're really interesting. Like, they are like brain candy puzzles. Like, they're so interesting and awesome. And when they make you think outside the realm of the norm, when they make you reinterpret the entirety of how you have approached problem solving up till that point, that's so cool. It makes you feel cool. It's like, yeah, and I don't like puzzle games. I don't like solving puzzles, but I am like, sign me up for the challenge puzzles. I'm gonna get those stars. I'm gonna beat all of the red puzzles. Like, yeah, you know, that's really uncommon for me. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a puzzle game before. I think probably the closest was Portal. Portal's a puzzle game. I don't honestly know, Android. There were actually there was the two of you, and maybe it was the two of you in Cyber. Like, there were a few of you guys that were all just like, yes. And I don't remember who it was, but it was enough of the Thursday crew that I was like, this is the Thursday crew's game. No question. Thursday crew wants it. So thank you guys for sticking around. My goodness, I have talked so much during this stream, but I've really enjoyed it and I'm super excited. Hey, nobody important. I am up way later than I meant to. I intended to turn this off like 20 minutes ago, but I've just been talking. And yeah, no, Portal is really interesting because you're not like, it doesn't feel like you're basically playing Sudoku tic-tac-toe type stuff where you're just like, if I do the thing, it like actually feels like you're challenging the way you think about things. But instead of it being philosophically the way you think about things, it's something about the way you solve things. I don't know. Well, Sims, I hope that my outpouring of enthusiasm talking about both the philosophical aspects of this game and the puzzle aspects of this game have sold you on the fact that it is outstanding. Would I play the DLC? Probably. Is it like the rest of the game? It's so cool. I actually wasn't familiar with it before you guys were talking. I mean, I think I'd heard of it, but I wasn't really familiar with it, and I would never have given it a second glance because I would have been like, puzzle game? I don't play puzzle game. But it was the, not just the number of you guys, but the range of taste of you guys that recommended it. Because like when first of all, when Blues and Android agree on something, oh my god. And then like, you know, Cyber too. So I don't know. I am really glad that you guys talked me into playing this, and I'm glad that you talked me into playing this now, because this is exactly what I need to think. I think to kind of come down off of the Dark Souls is amazing high, because like Dark Souls is amazing. It is so good on both like a lore storytelling writing level and a gameplay level that you kind of need something that's not gonna let you down. Talos Principle has not let me down. Like, it is really, really excellent. And I'm really excited. Like, I really feel like I mean, I guess this isn't an indie game because Serious Sam is a game that people have played. But, like, as far as, like, smaller titles, like, we are in, like, a golden age of games, which is great because for a while there, it felt like everything was interchangeable AAA titles. And I was just like, oh my God, why do I play video games anymore? I mean, also divorcing somebody who hates everything did help get me away from that attitude. But yeah, no, this is an outstanding game. And I am so impressed. Land, oh, time capsules. Land A elevator, land B elevator. Like, there's just so much good stuff. So much good stuff. And I bet that if I sat down and looked at the timing of things. Oh, hey, look, this one actually has a date, 2019. This one has 2031, 2032, 260 BCE. No, I haven't beaten it yet. Nobody important. I'm still in Egypt, but I did totally just destroy a red puzzle. Which is really funny because every time I get stuck, good night, Cyber. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Yeah, I should probably shut down soon too. Yeah, the 1999s I don't think are, yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I definitely want to try to piece together a bit more. But, you know, I destroyed it. And the funny thing is I get stuck every time. You know, being able to do the reds makes the greens like laughably easy, and the yellows are still pretty easy, but there's still something really satisfying about being really good at them. What was I going to say? Oh, it is really funny. Every time I get stuck on a level, somebody's like, what's the hint? And like this time Cyber was like, I think it was Cyber, was like, the hint is make Blues proud, because Blues isn't here, because Blues is at a Proto Men concert. But like, there's a particular kind of puzzle that Blues is always cheering me through. There's a particular kind of thing. And I was like, oh, I know exactly what that is. So that's fun. I really love it when we kind of wind up with like a shared experience that we can then reference and joke about together. Like, that bonding of having an experience together is great. Anyway, I should actually shut this game down. And then I should probably put both this and Monkey Island up on YouTube. Oops, I've kind of fallen behind schedule. But I'm making progress. Oh God, I probably have chocolate on my face. My freelance stuff is going pretty all right. Yeah, I got the Aperture Science Moon. That was funny. But I think I've missed a couple of other Easter eggs. Yeah. Things are mostly good. Some things are hard. Some things are good. Yes, Sims. I used science on the moon and it turned into aperture science. It's pretty great. Yes, given that my progress since the last checkpoint was running around in circles. I think we can probably lose that. What do you think? All right. Thank you guys for joining. It has been tons and tons of fun. We even got some cat cam. I will try to keep closer eye on whether things are actually live. I'm glad I didn't start playing the game. Because basically I wait until people start chatting before I start playing. Turns out we went live before that happened. I thought we were live and we weren't. All that happened, but oh man, just like Gladys in Stanley Parable. I do appreciate these games, like making cute references to each other. I don't know. But yeah, this has been super fun. If any of you guys are new, we are playing Monkey Island 2 on Tuesdays. We're doing creative sprints on Mondays, which I don't think I have any reason to not do it this coming Monday. I think I'm doing it Monday. And we're going to keep doing this until we beat it. Thank you so much, Lucas. I had a great time. This was a fantastically fun stream. So thank you guys so much for putting up with my 30-minute rambles. And if YouTubers are still watching this, thank you, YouTube, for your patience. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Again, we've got the Discord, and you're very welcome to join us. And we can continue any of these conversations that you want to there. And there's also the social media where I will be posting things? Question mark? I don't know. So yeah, take care. Good night. I will see you all at least next week. Bye.